You are born in the late 1980s in the United Kingdom. Your house is loud in the normal way. Football on the TV, someone calling your name from the kitchen. You are an active kid. You run everywhere. You climb things you shouldn't. You come home with scraped knees and a grin like you won something. You have friends, you start the games, you dare people to race you. When you're excited, you talk too much. Then you learn how to shut it off when an adult walks in. Not fear, just timing. By your early teens, you're still the same kid, just sharper. You can be loud with your mates, then quiet in a second. You notice what authority does to people. Who folds? Who performs? Who stays solid? In the mid-2000s, you chase structure on purpose. Sports, running, gym sessions that start as fun and turn into habit. You like measurable progress. You like outlasting people. You're competitive, not cruel. You enlist in the late 2000s. The first reality is simple. Nobody cares who you were yesterday. You are issued basics. You are taught basics. You are corrected on basics until you stop taking it personally. It isn't glamour. It's repetition. And tiredness. And discipline that looks boring from the outside. You learn routine as a weapon. Pack the same way. Check the same things in the same order. You learn that confidence isn't a vibe. It's preparation that doesn't collapse under stress. You hear about a place people don't talk about directly. Not because it's mythical, because it's professional. The regiment, you don't say it out loud much. Even in your own head, you decide to try. You don't make it your personality. You still joke, you still laugh, but your weeks get cleaner, sleep tighter, distractions cut down without drama. You are still the active kid, just aimed at something now. Selection is not a speech. It is time, distance, weather, admin, standards. Long days where your body becomes a spreadsheet of aches. And you keep going anyway. Fatigue tries to make you stupid. So you keep your decisions small and correct. You watch good men drop, not weak men. Good men. It isn't punishment. It's filtering. The job needs stability when comfort is removed. When you pass, the moment is small. A line said without celebration. You are told you were selected, and then you are told to earn it again. Training follows. It doesn't turn you into a superhero. It turns you into someone predictable under pressure. Your life becomes blocks. Fitness, navigation, team tasks, communication discipline, medical fundamentals. The message underneath everything is the same. Be useful. Be quiet. Don't break. You learn how the unit protects itself. Compartmentalization. Need to know. Rules that feel boring until you understand why they exist. One careless sentence can become a problem for years, so you learn to live with unanswered questions. Your kit becomes your daily language. Not brand names, not bragging, just categories and function. Vest, gloves, headset, radio, medical pouch. Everything has a place. Everything has to be reachable when your hands are shaking. You learn identity control. Most days it's simple. Face covering for anonymity and protection. And sometimes there is the respirator. Full face, sealed, heavy on your breath. You use it when environments demand it. Smoke, dust, irritants, controlled chemical threat training conditions. It isn't for intimidation. It's for air. It's for function. It's for getting home. The first time you wear it for hours, you realise it changes your mind. Breathing becomes loud. Vision becomes framed. Every word becomes deliberate. Because you can hear yourself inside the mask. You are assigned to a small team. 4 operators. 1 system. No drama. No ego. You are told the team is the machine, and you are a part inside it. Your team leader is Rook. Direct. Stable. Built for decisions. A thin white diagonal paint mark on the edge of his mask. Subtle. Practical. Your point man is Viper. Fast. Restless. Controlled aggression. A small olive strip on his mask rim. Your communicator is Kestrel. Always listening. Always building the picture. A muted blue wrap on one strap. Your medic is Forge. Hands steady. Humour at the worst time. 2 short black hash marks near his lens rim. You learn their habits. Rook checks the same corner every time. Like a metronome. Viper taps his glove twice before a move. Kestrel adjusts his headset with one finger. when he's thinking hard. Forge rechecks without making it a performance, because panic loves gaps. Most of your life is preparation. Training cycles, briefings, waiting, fitness. More waiting. Paperwork that feels annoying until you understand it's part of the machine that keeps the machine legal and alive. The public imagines constant action. The reality is constant readiness. Then you get a tasking. A window, a location, a problem. Constraints you do not get to negotiate. You travel like a normal person on purpose. Inside your head, everything is checks, time, documents, equipment integrity, team roles. The first serious incident is not heroic. It is fast, messy, and not clean in your memory. A small change becomes a big one. Noise rises, time compresses. You remember fragments, a glove slipping on wet surface, a strap digging into your shoulder, the smell trapped inside a mask, the pressure of your own breath. You do what you train to do. You don't become cinematic, you become simple. You stay in your role. You stay attached to the team. You keep decisions small and correct. Afterwards, there is no victory speech. There is a debrief. Cold questions. Honest answers. What went wrong? What worked? What must never happen again? You learn the truth nobody posts online. The unit survives by criticising itself more than anyone else can. That night you try to sleep, and your body refuses. Exhausted, but your brain's still running. Jaw tight, hands electrically awake. You don't call it trauma out loud. You just carry it and show up tomorrow. Years pass in cycles, normal life interrupted by sudden intensity. You get good at switching modes, and bad at switching off. Your family learns to accept vague answers. You stop making promises you can't control. Teams change. People move. People leave. People break quietly. Kestrel disappears into another posting and sends one message. Stay safe. Viper gets older and calmer, like a blade sharpened too many times. Forge leaves when the bill comes due. Rook lasts longer than most. Then one day he's gone too, and the room feels different without him. Eventually you are the senior one. You watch younger men arrive with hunger and nerves. You don't crush it, you shape it. Because the job doesn't need fearless, it needs stable. Myths follow you everywhere. The myth is constant action. The truth is constant restraint. The myth is fearless men. The truth is controlled fear, managed like a resource. The myth is elite, like it's a costume. The truth is a standard you pay for with sleep, silence, and a smaller life. When you step away, it is administrative. Forms, clearances, handovers, goodbyes that don't turn into speeches. Civilian life is loud. Supermarkets are loud. Phones are loud. Small problems are loud. One day you stand in an aisle staring at cereal boxes, and your heart speeds up for no reason. Not danger. Just your body remembering a style of living. You smile at a stranger and it looks normal. Inside, you are still counting without trying. Sometimes you think about the respirator mask, how it sealed your breath, how it framed your vision, how it erased your face, how it reminded you that identity is fragile and safety is deliberate. You think about your team, their call signs, their small markings, their habits you could recognise in the dark. You remember the small human details more than the big moments. And that's how you know it was real. If someone asks what you did, you give them nothing useful. A polite sentence, a controlled smile, a refusal wrapped in good manners. Because attention is a threat you learn to respect. A professional built out of discipline and the knowledge that attention is the real enemy, and this was your whole life.